Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We are back in Farm Sim 22. We're on the new lands map and we're clearing some land so we can make room for another field. Let's get back to it. We got a big giant tree here. Let's grab it. All right, let's bring this guy over. We're a little too far away, I think. Ooh, might have pulled too far up. I don't think I'm going to get that last one. There we go. That one just dropped in. That one just dropped in on its own, right in the right spot. It's fine by me. I'm okay with that. All right, let's see how many more we can get on here. These are kind of big boy logs. Oop, that one lost my grip. Tell you what, I may just take this load. I think I'm gonna have a hard time stacking much more onto here. Let's make a trip and sell. We'll bring up the little support feet there. Strap. Definitely want these strapped in. Off we go. We'll trim that tree straight ahead as well. We'll harvest that one straight in front of us. That's gonna take some pruning. I don't think they're gonna let us just get rid of the branches all at once like we can do with the pine trees. It isn't the biggest load, but it'll get us something. Last episode we did a little bit of forestry mulching, and oh man, is it slow. We were doing that at 2 miles an hour. Not sure if it has to do with our tractor being underpowered. It looked like the forestry mulcher needs, I think, like a little over 200 horsepower, and our tractor has 188, so you wouldn't think that little deficit in horsepower would be noticeable. I'm just debating whether we should spend the money to upgrade the engine one notch. Cash is kind of tough to come by early on here, right? We're cutting down these trees, but we're not getting tens of thousands of dollars for them. So I'm a little leery on upgrading the engine if we can possibly get by without doing that. Let's see what we get for this load. 2,500. Take it. Oops. Head back, pick up the rest of those logs, and do a few more trees. All right, place your bets. I'm going to guess 2,100. 2951. Okay, I'm happy with being wrong on that. Crane's looking a little high. Let's lower this thing. That looks a little more reasonable. All right, let's get back to our field or our open land. And I'm thinking about grabbing the plow and seeing if we can start on creating the new field. And hopefully the plow will take out a bunch of the brush. I think it does, but I'm not positive. It's been ages since I've created a custom field in Farm Sim. But we're going to do it right about now. And then we got to decide what we want to plant. So we have wheat on our first field. And I was thinking we would use that for maybe chickens. I think we can feed chickens wheat. And obviously we could also use that for the bakery and produce bread. Let's see. Yeah, we got all this scrubby brush here. I'd love to clear out a lot of that. Like I said, though, man, that forestry mulcher is slow with our current tractor. We'll have to see what we do about that. I'm going to park this guy kind of just out in the middle of the yard because I think we're still going to use it. But let's grab our plow. And our property line extends, the new piece of property we bought extends up a little bit. If we look at the map, okay, there's our first field, and then here's kind of our yard, and here's where I am. If we look at the farmland, we extend, like I said, we extend up quite a bit. Not all the way up, but quite a bit. We could do a fairly big field here that extends up beyond the yard, and we'd have a gap in between. I don't mind leaving a little gap in between because it wouldn't hurt to have some prairie land too that we can mow for grass if we eventually do sheep and stuff. Sheep or cows. Could make use of that. Let's see how soon they let us do it. Far back. Not going to be a perfectly straight field. I'd be very surprised if I was able to make that happen, but we can try it. All right, let's look at the instructions here. Allow create fields. Easy peasy. Let's bring this down. I think it's going to complain we don't have access to the land. That's fine. Eventually, we will hit land that we own. There we go. Let's see about creating a field. Yeah, that's taking up the brush, which is nice. All right, I forgot about the tree stumps. Let's take those out when we see them. I'm gonna grab the forestry mulcher. We set it over here. This guy does a great job on tree stumps. I can also use the chainsaw since I have the lumberjack mod that does allow us to take out stumps, but we'll try to make use of the mulcher when it is convenient, or especially when it's convenient. And maybe we'll look for a few more stumps. I see one over there at the top left too. They're going to make us dip down to get this one, it looks like. Man, yeah, this tractor moves really slow with the forestry mulcher on. Got to be a power issue. Okay, that's that one. Let's just see if we can spot another stump or two before we unhook this implement. Oh, I think I just ran over one. Okay, that guy is gone. We may come across them when we plow. Could be one right over here. Yeah, there it is. I think that might be it for now for those guys. All right, we're coming up on a little tree here. I think we can just take this one out by hand and just carry it over. It's not very big. In fact, I'm going to chew up the stump as well. I'm going to move this over so I don't accidentally grind that thing down. See if I can get it. That looks, whoops. Had it there. There we go. Boom, that takes out the stump. And again, it's the lumberjack mod that allows me to do that. And let's get this. Get this guy out of here. In fact, we might be able to load it right on there. Let's see if we can trim these up. There we go. We got that out of the way. Getting a pretty decent sized field here. Pretty happy with how that's going. Let's see on the map how much more room we actually have. So if we bring this up to farmland, a little bit, not a lot. Looks like hard to see, but I think it's 3 or 4 more rows maybe of plowing. Let's keep at it. All right, I think I'm going to end the field there. We might be able to get another row or two, but what I want to do is get the forestry mulcher out and kind of just dress up that side of the field a little bit so we don't have that brush kind of creeping over. Not a bad size. Looks like it's almost maybe similar size to what we have. It's a little more narrow, but longer. This one's a little wider and shorter. We're going to get to do more plowing too here. So I'm going to leave this guy. I guess I'll just put it in its spot, but we're going to use this in a second to square up the ends a little bit. But I want to try mulching some of that brush away to make it look a little bit cleaner. Oh no, I created a field. I think I can erase that. That's pretty funny. Maybe we'll plant tomatoes there or something. A little garden. All right, mulcher. This guy likes to go super duper slow. But these bushes along here is what I want to kind of take up. This guy is not creating fields. I don't think this has even the option to do that. There's a stump. Let's grab it. Yeah, that is not a fast process. Not with this tractor. We'll clear up some of this. All right, let's switch back over to... Let's go get our plow. And we'll dress up the ends here, and then we'll do a little more mulching. In fact, I may leave the mulcher right over here. And let's fix this if we can. Let's fix that. Let me shut the engine off. See if we can retexture a bit. What texture is that, I wonder? Rock. Almost looks like rock. Not quite. Animal mud, gravel. Nope. Cobblestones. Oh, it looks like it's... it looks like it has that mixed in. Forest ground dirt, I think is most... No? What is that? Asphalt? Asphalt. Let's just color this in asphalt. Boom, take care of the spot I plowed in. That'll do. And then what we're going to do with these areas that I cleared off, kind of want to make this prairie grass. I think we're going to have to mulch these other things, but just to see what it's going to look like, I think we want to paint grass through here. And then we'll throw on meadow next to the field. And that'll be something that we can kind of mow later. But we'll do that for all these areas. Maybe, well, we can do some of it now. Why not? And then do some plants. We are spending cash to do this. But this grass, this meadow will be a harvestable material for us for a good long time. Don't mind spending a little money on grass seed here. All right, not bad. Let's get back in the plow and see if we can square up the ends of the field. Gonna be a little tricky, isn't it? Maybe this way? Doesn't have to be perfect. Just want it to be a little better than it currently is. Okay, allow create fields. Turn that back on and bring this down. That looks a little better. I'll take it. I'll take it. Not bad, not bad at all. I like it. Let's do a little more brush removal around the ends. We'll get to this brush in the middle at some other time. All right, this time before I set this down, make sure we have it limit to fields so I don't tear up my yard. Wrap that guy down somewhat unceremoniously. kind of want to mulch these sides here too, just to get rid of the scrubby brush. Oh, we can't. We're not. We have this field is right up against our land. Probably same thing on the other side too. That's all we can do with brush. This brush we can kind of take out. There's a couple little clumps here. I know I could take this brush out probably with the painting tool, but this feels a little more realistic using the forestry mulcher to chew up this kind of scrubby brush here that's in our way. And then we'll turn this into just like pasture land or meadow. Got a stump here exposed. Let's grab this guy. All right, shut off the engine and let's do a little bit more painting. How are we doing on cash? Getting close to 29,000. There they go. Not letting me paint that. That must be just out of my range or something. Let's see if I can put plants on it just out of curiosity. Yep. Alright, let's put some plantages in here. We are burning through cash doing this. But I do want it to look kind of nice as we kind of shape the land to meet our needs. Not bad. Looks better already, I think. All right. Very, very cool. Let's wrap this episode here. Got a brand new field. We're going to need to, what? Lime it and do everything else. Let's see how that looks on the map. Yeah, it's going to need lime, and it's going to need fertilizing, and it's going to need some kind of seeds. So we'll get to that next episode. I got to think of what we want to plant there. Let's just look at the crop list and just see. Tempted to do something like soybeans, just in the hopes of raising some cash. We've got wheat here. Like I said, we'll use that hopefully to feed chickens if we can. And then maybe... yeah, maybe soybeans with the goal of selling this for money. We can use the same header we have on our harvester. Just need to buy some seeds and such. We can also do contracts. We haven't messed with those yet. I did, when I played this for about an hour before starting the series, I did do a contract to cut the grass here along the highway. That's what most of these contracts are. Like, for example, this Field 23 contract, mow the grass. bale it and wrap it to make silage bales and take the bales to the animal dealer. I did something very almost identical to this contract. Field 23, if we look at the map, it's actually most likely along the side of the road here. There it is. That involves kind of cutting the grass all through here. It's pretty time consuming, but if we need cash, we'll do it. But while we have kind of field work to do and we can afford to buy land, I'd rather work our own land before we do contracts. But we're definitely going to be doing them because I think we're going to need cash, right? We've got 2 parcels of land. Another thing we might do next episode is go collect the trash. Let's see real quick how much the next piece of land is going to cost us. That looks like almost 44,370 for field 13. This little bit of land is not terribly useful, I don't think. Does it have like a path going through it? Yeah, it does. We could always plow over that path. But we probably want both of these pieces of land together before we start making fields. And those 2 together would be 18 and another 44. So what is that? 62, 63, 50, 63.5, probably 63,000. We're at 23,000 since I did all that terraforming. But yeah, another thing we could do to raise cash is collect trash. Doesn't seem like it's accumulating very fast here. 2 liters out of 60 liters. But maybe, well, let's next episode, let's keep working on our field. Try to get soybeans planted. And then once that's all good to go, maybe we go looking either for trash or looking for recyclables that we can load up and sell for money. We could also take out some trees on the periphery of land that we don't really own if we wanted to raise money that way. But we'll see. But yeah, let's wrap this one here for now. This is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoy this series on the New Lands map, Farm Sim 22. Pretty fun. We're just getting started. Created our first custom field. We're on our way. That's it for now. I will see you in the next episode.